Hey, this is Brad Jewell again, and I told you I was going to do another video. I didn't expect to do 3 of them tonight, so I'm going to try to talk less and hope my phone doesn't overheat again. Tales from the sauna. Sitting in the sauna for the 2nd straight night. Just got done. Had a great day down in Chicago. Interviewed with a major corporation. The interview went great. Came up here, did some stuff around my house, and then decided instead of going out, going back and forth, and I'm missing a big birthday party and a lot of my friends, I just wanted to work out, and I just wanted to just lay low for the night, probably the whole weekend. So let me get into a little bit more details. The first video, I was very touched, so I want to thank everybody for all the cool things that were said. You know, the reason that I did the 90-day challenge was because in October I went to my doctor, and my doctor said, Brad, if you don't start losing weight, you're going to die. You're 438 pounds. Well, I just weighed in, and I'm 0.8 pounds less than I was yesterday, so I'm 360.4. So I have a beautiful granddaughter. If you're on Facebook, you've seen the pictures. She is so cute. Although I'm going to have to talk to her because apparently she punched the Easter Bunny. So her and I are going to have a discussion. She eats the phone. My daughter's down in Texas. She's in the Army. And I have a son in college. So pretty much my doctor said, hey, if you want to be around to watch their lives and be a part of it, then you need to lose some weight. So with that being said, you know, I've said, Jesus, I need to change the way I eat. I need to do it quick. I need to start shredding some weight. So I belong to a very beautiful Rexplex in Pleasant Prairie, and just started walking. It's not like I do a ton of things. I walk. I do spin class a couple times a week. I've done yoga to meet hot chicks, and I love yoga, by the way. And I started jogging, actually. I actually did it on Lake Andrea the other day. You can't do it a lot, but for a little bit. So that's kind of the progression of how this goes. You know, yesterday I said that I went from a 60-inch waist to a 48-inch waist. So these are the physical reasons why, and the mental reasons that I need to be there for my kids. You know, the Biggest Loser in America's Makeover Extreme Edition, well, that's their loss, that they didn't choose me to move forward. Now, where I need your help is just to keep encouraging me, and I'm probably not going to do a lot more of these videos. I did this for Heidi down in Ohio, and you know, for the people that are involved in Visalus, they know who Blake Mallon is. Everybody went to Kansas City. He's a genius. I'm not questioning his tactics or his techniques. The guy is brilliant. You know, I sat down with him. I was fortunate enough to meet Sarah and her husband out in Los Angeles with Jeremy, and Jeremy brought me into Visalus, and I met Aubrey, and she's amazing, you know, from a marketing standpoint. And, you know, you get into this business to make a little bit of money, to get some free product, but more importantly, to change your eating habits and your lifestyle. So that's why I got into the business. And actually, it really wasn't about the money. You know, I mean, believe me, I'd love to be a millionaire. I probably live like one, and I shouldn't. But I got into this business to inspire people, to share my story, and to touch one person or to change a life. And the story was simple. My wife had a 90-day challenge. My wife challenged herself, and she lived 2 years. How cool is that? Her death truly was amazing to me. Not because of the things that cancer did, it's how she let go and she said goodbye to everybody. Everybody came over to our house, and she told everybody she loved them, and she held the baby, and she gave me a kiss, and she told me she loved me, and she said leave the light on, I'll see you soon. And I found a letter from her a little more than a year later that she told me to get healthy. It's pretty touching, actually. I mean, it really is an amazing story. So why I wanted to go on NBC or ABC and share that story was to inspire the nation. I mean, she had cervical cancer, and it was terminal. And I believe you can fight. And if and when I pass away, I don't want to die of a heart attack or a stroke. I want to be able to inspire and touch people. I want to tell people it's okay. I want to say I love you. I want to say thank you to the people. And today I want to say thank you to the people that helped me get through this. So if it wasn't for them, I couldn't share the story. And if it wasn't for them pushing me, if it wasn't for my best friend Steve Tingle, who's in Philadelphia now, who I miss more than anything, and if it wasn't for Rich and all these guys, Jeff Sturr and Joel and Andre, and Melody and Joe and everybody that I hung out with, there is no way that I would have made it. But let me address one thing, and one thing real quick. I'm a social media whore. I love posting stupid stuff, and I like challenging myself, and I like seeing what Facebook offers and what successful people say. And what they say and what has been said by are plastered on Nick Sarnicola's board and Rhonda LeCicero's board, who are tops in the business and who they're geniuses. And I don't question their work ethic or how brilliant they are or their strategy. But the message was that quit crying, quit complaining, quit being a baby. Well, you know what? Life changes and life challenges you. And just because somebody gets knocked down doesn't mean they're a baby and they got to move on with their life. It means that life has really challenged them. And for them, they should lead in the way that not only life challenges you, but you accept what you've been given. And sometimes you got to give a little slack, because the stuff that they post on these boards, people follow. It's like the Pied Piper. And that upset me a little bit because it's not true. People fight back, and some people become very successful, and it's easy being successful looking at somebody who's complaining about eating from meal to meal, week to week. That's a piece of cake. If I had $1 million, I could complain about somebody who's not working too, but I don't. So, my message is tonight is work hard and challenge yourself and have a great life. Thanks.